This story made me think of one of our colleagues, who I won't name and shame on this programme, but it's about cars. Is your car kept clean and immaculate, Charlie?
It varies. I would say there's an ebb and flow.
What's its current state, Charlie?
What's the story you're talking about?
It's about dirty cars, so that's why I'm asking you if your car...
I'd say it's
current
medium.
state of
Medium.
your car.
It's about medium average.
Medium. OK,
Yeah.
Mine's clean. So they're a health danger. Grubby cars littered with takeaway wrappers, used tissues, half-eaten snacks. They're a health danger. OK, that's obvious. Because, obviously, they're a breeding ground for bacteria. What made me laugh was this survey found that a third of car owners, the ones that were asked, are so embarrassed by the state of their car that they duck out of giving friends a lift. So a colleague here did the same thing, tried to duck out of giving me a lift because his car was so filthy. And I said, I'm sure it's fine, I'm sure it's fine. I was shocked.
What, his or her car?
It was his. There you go. I've narrowed it down. I've narrowed it down.
Yeah,
he knows who
I think,
it is.
You know, the bottom line is I think cars are they're a useful tool, aren't they? So you just use them and let's not get over.
You spend a lot of time in a car. You
Let's
should
talk
keep
about
it clean.
Paul Newman anyway. That's who we're going to talk about now. Paul Newman, a very well-known Hollywood actor, of course, died many years ago now, but always interesting with someone who is iconic, and I think that word is used quite a lot. He's an iconic Hollywood character. And lots has been written about him by people who say they knew him. You know, they look from the outside and they say, what did you really know? Well, lo and behold, he did a series of interviews where I think, from what I understand from this story, he was recorded, and the transcripts of these recordings of him musing about himself, about his life and what he really thought about what created him and how he thought about things. These have just been discovered at the Newman family home in a vault that they had
So he just sat there just talking?
No, he was interviewed by a journalist, a writer, and then this stuff had just got forgotten about. And now it's been discovered, and it's going to come out in the form of memoirs. But it's basically him talking about his own life, whereas in the past, people have tried to sort of assume what they knew, and it's like a little glimpse inside. This picture here, let's just do that. Look at this. When I first saw this, I thought it was a piece of broccoli.
It looks like a model.
Yes, and it's like a model island. You're absolutely right. And it's an amazing picture here. This is in the Lake District. It's one of the islands on one of the lakes in the Lake District. And it's just so full of colour. It almost, as you say, looks like something that is unreal.
I'm glad you haven't said where it is, because it almost wants to be left alone.
Yes, like a little magic kingdom. There we go.
Yes, it is.